not entertain none of this nonsense and nothing over the phone. I'ma need you to get rid of all the leftover pizza boxes. The what? All the boxes left over from the pizza. All the boxes. Okay. Make sure you recycle the plastic like we talked about. Yeah. Did Jay reach out yet? Nah, Bob. He ghosting. This motherfucker doing? These things sweet now, cause I'm in here. It's all good. You about to get out on bail. No. Hey, yo, check this out. Need you to reach out to the producer. Let these motherfuckers know there's a release date for that new Netflix movie. Alright, Bob. It's crazy right now. Everybody out there quiet as motherfucker. Yeah, exactly. We gonna let them have their little fun, but I'm still gonna have the last laugh. What about all these lawsuits though, Pop? Ain't none of them getting shit. I ain't worth nothing. Ain't got shit in my name anyway. Don't even worry about it. Bunch of money hungry and shit. Pop, Justin said, what should he do about his whip though? Man, the f*** is you talking about? You don't see this shit I'm dealing with right now? I know, Bob. I told him to do that. Hey, yo, check this out. Tell his light-skinned ass to go make a club appearance or something. Motherfucker, make some money. You 30 years old and shit. Pay your own fucking car. Hey, I told him drop some music. I'm about to drop a new track this week. Everybody gonna want to hear what my sound like. Man, we're not doing that shit. Y'all need to stay quiet. Pop, I can rap though. You got attention right now. Man, just do what the I told you to do. And don't forget about the list. Make sure that shit is fucking signed. Alright.
It was hard for me being that young and being in the industry and not knowing where to turn and everyone, telling me they loved me and, just turn their back on you in a sec. That I was just, living in this shame, living in all this sort of stuff of my past, and I wasn't able to move on.
Combs allegedly planned and controlled the sex performances, which he called freak-offs, and he often electronically recorded them. The freak-offs sometimes lasted days at a time.
In a jaw-dropping revelation, Justin Bieber is opening up about a shocking phone call he received from music mogul Diddy, and it's causing major waves. According to Justin, Diddy, who was behind bars at the time, reached out to him with a threatening message that left him stunned and unsettled. The pop star didn't hold back, exposing the tense exchange between the two and shedding light on a side of the music industry that many fans might never have expected. But before we get into it, make sure to give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to never miss out on any new videos. It's free and helps us tremendously bring out new content for your enjoyment. When it comes to Justin Bieber and Diddy, the relationship runs deeper and darker than most fans ever realized. For a long time, Diddy was seen as a powerful mentor figure in the music industry, often surrounded by young talent. But now, as more stories start to surface, people are beginning to question what was really going on behind the scenes. And Bieber, he's no longer staying silent.
I just want to protect her, I don't want her to go through anything I went through. I don't wish that upon anybody.
Many people have been talking about it, including Terrence Howard, realizing he may have been part of something much bigger, something manipulative, even dangerous. And that's where Diddy comes in. Bieber's alleged claims that Diddy called him from prison and threatened him are just the tip of the iceberg. Sources close to the situation claim the call wasn't friendly, wasn't casual. It was a calculated move. A warning. With Diddy facing federal investigations and mounting charges of sex trafficking, racketeering, and abuse, the pressure is on. And it seems like he may be trying to keep certain people silent, people like Justin. The alleged threat has rattled Bieber, who's already been spiraling under the emotional weight of resurfacing trauma and public speculation. For someone who once called Diddy a mentor, that phone call may have felt like a chilling reminder of how deep his entanglement really went. This wasn't just about loyalty. It was about control, about fear. When Bieber started as a kid in the industry, he was impressionable, surrounded by older, influential men. And now, years later, he's coming to terms with what that really meant. And Diddy? According to various accounts surfacing from industry insiders, he's been accused of grooming young talent under the guise of mentorship. Bieber, in hindsight, may have seen those early days differently. Less as opportunities, more as traps. The pain is clear. Bieber's still trying to piece it all together while navigating the fallout, and it's not just about him anymore. He's speaking up for others who may not have the platform or courage to do so. But make no mistake, the emotional weight, the trauma, the struggle to reclaim your identity after being manipulated at your most vulnerable, that doesn't go away easy. And with time, more and more things are coming out. As more layers of the Diddy Bieber story unravel, a 3-year-old video has reemerged. And suddenly, what once seemed like a casual interaction now feels a lot more uncomfortable. The clip shows Sean Diddy Combs stepping out of a luxury car and greeting a young Justin Bieber with a hug. But what's sparking serious conversation online is what happens next. Diddy pats Justin down across his chest and torso in a way that many are now calling odd, invasive, and even calculated. At first glance, it might have seemed like just another celebrity interaction. But with Diddy now facing serious accusations, including trafficking, grooming, and racketeering, this old video has taken on an entirely different tone. Social media has erupted with speculation, with some users questioning whether Diddy was checking to see if Bieber was wearing a wire, a paranoid move more in line with a crime drama than the red carpet. What makes this resurfaced video even more unsettling is the fact that Justin Bieber himself originally posted it in 2021 on his Instagram. At the time, it likely felt harmless, or maybe even obligatory, a casual clip of him greeting a powerful figure in the music world, something that wouldn't have raised too many eyebrows. But now, that moment is being re-examined through a completely different lens. Recently, the Daily Mail reposted the video with a chilling headline, "Disturbing Video of Diddy with Justin Bieber." The video, now being passed around social media, shows Sean Diddy Combs getting out of a luxury vehicle and greeting Bieber with a hug before patting him down across the chest and torso. It's that part, the strange, almost invasive pat, that has caught everyone's attention. With Diddy facing a storm of allegations, sex trafficking to racketeering, people are no longer brushing off moments like this as harmless interactions. The caption of the Daily Mail's post cuts to the point, a Sean Diddy Combs with Justin Bieber video that didn't age well. The fact that Bieber posted it himself adds a layer of complexity. Was he trying to normalize the relationship? Did he feel pressure to present Diddy as a mentor or friend? Or, more chilling, did he not fully understand the dynamics of what was happening at the time? It also feeds into the growing theory that Bieber, knowingly or unknowingly, was entangled in a web of manipulation, the kind where powerful industry players make you feel protected, all while keeping you under their thumb. And Diddy, once seen as a gatekeeper to fame and success, is now being re-examined under a completely different light, a darker, more sinister one. Whether that video was a paranoid check or something more symbolic, it reflects the very atmosphere Bieber has alluded to, one filled with secrets, pressure, and power plays. And now, as those secrets come to light, what once looked like a friendly hello is starting to look a lot like a warning sign we all missed. And JB himself is struggling. In the wake of Sean Diddy Combs' arrest on serious charges, including assault, the entertainment world has been shaken, and Justin Bieber is reportedly among those most disturbed by the news. Having once referred to Diddy as a mentor, Bieber's reaction has reportedly been one of disgust and shock, according to sources close to the pop star. But as the public begins to peel back the layers of Diddy's connections within the industry, a new theory is gaining traction. Was Justin Bieber a victim himself? Though the two had a visibly close relationship over the years, many now believe Bieber wasn't a willing participant in Diddy's alleged dark world, but rather someone who may have been manipulated, groomed, or used under the guise of mentorship. There have been other videos too, one where he's saying how he's spending 48 hours with JB, etc. All of these have only added fuel to that fire. At the time, the clip didn't raise red flags, but in light of recent events, it feels different. It feels calculated. One person wrote on X, "This is footage of 40-year-old P. Diddy saying he wants to have a 48-hour sleepover with Justin Bieber, who was only 15 at the time. Something disturbing happened to Justin Bieber, and sadly, this explains a lot about his currently depressive appearance." The conversation has now shifted. Once seen as a rising star embraced by the hip-hop elite, Bieber is now being viewed through the lens of someone who may have been ensnared by the same power structures that have hurt others. It's a painful but necessary re-examination, and one that many fans feel Justin himself may not have had the clarity or the safety to explore until now. As Hollywood begins to reckon with its silence and complicity, Bieber's reported reaction shows that even the brightest stars may carry deep private trauma. And in this case, the line between protege and prey might not have been as clear as it once seemed. And we've seen this with Diddy in other cases too. One person wrote on X, Diddy had custody of Usher in the early 90s. Usher explained that he saw things he wasn't supposed to see under the custody of Diddy. Howard Stern asked if Usher would send his kids there. Usher said, "Hell no." As the walls close in on Sean Diddy Combs and more disturbing details come to light, it's not just the headlines that are shifting, it's Justin Bieber's behavior too. Fans and insiders alike are starting to notice that Justin hasn't been himself lately. From erratic public appearances to cryptic social media posts, whispers are growing louder. Is Bieber unraveling under the weight of it all? There are rumors circulating that Justin has started using drugs again, and those closest to him say he's been spiraling emotionally. His relationship with his family is reportedly strained, and what was once seen as a solid foundation, his marriage to Hailey Bieber, is now facing serious tension. The smiles have faded, the united front isn't as convincing, and people are beginning to ask, is it all finally catching up to him? Sources claim the trauma Justin endured in the industry, especially connected to Diddy, is something he's never fully healed from. Being thrust into fame so young, surrounded by powerful figures with questionable intentions, can leave deep scars. And while he's tried to rise above it, it's clear those wounds are now being ripped open again. The recent Diddy allegations aren't just headlines to Justin. They're personal. They're reminders of a past he's tried to bury. And now, as the world begins to understand the extent of Diddy's alleged crimes, Bieber's bizarre behavior starts to make sense in a tragic way. He's not just reacting to the news, he's reliving a nightmare. One person wrote, "There is absolutely no coincidence that Justin Bieber started spiraling after appearing to be doing well and healing, almost exactly right after everything came out regarding Diddy. I feel nothing but empathy for him, and I truly hope he gets the help and therapy he needs." So, what do you think? Comment down below and let us know. If you liked this video, click the subscribe button and hit the bell icon to be the first to see my next video. I post updates like this every week where I uncover the secrets of your favorite celebrities.